Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. You know, it's your girl Bree back again with another video. So for today's video, I actually have an eyebrow tutorial for y'all. So I have this like really crazy look on right now. It's my pink eyeshadow look. I'll have it linked down below. For today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I've been doing my brows lately. It's kind of like an updated brow routine. So go ahead and get right into it. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so I'm gonna just be starting on my eyebrows. I've been doing this new trick where you actually carve out your brow first. So basically what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be creating that like stencil before you put on your product. So it kind of gives you like a nice like guideline, I want to say, to doing that. And if you guys struggle with doing your brows, I highly recommend doing this. As a concealer mixed on the back of my hand, I use the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. And then I mixed it in with a little bit of the EYEBROW Pro Coverage foundation. So what this is, it's a white foundation. So if you have any dark foundations or anything that y'all don't want to buy a new one, I highly recommend that because it kind of just lightens your foundation shade. It doesn't change the consistency or anything. It's super good. So that concealer is a little too dark for me, so that's why I added a little bit of drops. So we're just going to be brushing through our brow hairs, and I'm using a Makeup Shack eyebrow brush for this. So I'm just gonna brush everything going one way like that. And my brows are naturally pretty full, so I'm taking a Makeup Shack concealer brush. This is the T49 brush. Whenever I'm doing this trick as well, I'm gonna start on my arch, because wherever you put your brush first, that's where you're gonna deposit the most product. So you always wanna start right here, never in the front, because then you'll have like a super harsh line. So just start carving it slowly at the arch. And remember that this is kind of like a guideline for your brow. So it should look like that on the tail. And then you're gonna want to start bringing it in. Okay, so it looks kind of weird at first, but then I'm going to be taking another Makeup Shack brush, but I don't know what it's called because the little number's scratched off. Just going to want to blend all of this out. And I'm doing tapping motions when I get closer to the brow, so I could keep the most pigmentation of that line. If you're going for a more natural look, once you already do your whole full face, you could definitely leave it like that. Like, you could already tell how much of a difference that made just by itself. So this is how the brows should look so far. And now we're gonna be getting into filling it in. So the cool part about this is that you could totally wear them like this, and it does so much, like it looks so good. So we're actually gonna be even using less product when we actually go in to define our brows. Okay, and to define my brows, I'm gonna be taking the Anastasia brow powder, and this one is in the shade Chocolate. And then I'm gonna be taking that on the same brush that I used earlier, so that Makeup Shack brush. As you can see, I already went in and I finished filling in this brow, so I just added products like on the outer corner. So I'm gonna show you guys what I did on this brow now. So the only thing I have on this brow right now is the concealer that we used. So like I said, we're gonna be going in with that Anastasia powder. And I actually wet the brush a little bit, just because if you wet the powder, it's gonna give you more of a pomade type of look without being as harsh as a pomade. Okay, so I'm gonna start by brushing the hairs back up again, and I'm literally just gonna fill wherever I need, wherever I have the most sparseness. So that's gonna be like right here. So I'm just kind of lightly doing little strokes like that. And then I'm gonna connect it right here. So you could see that that already did so much, and I barely even put a little bit of product right there. So now I'm gonna be doing the bottom part. And accentuating the tail. So now for this part, I kind of just like lightly do little motions like that. And then if you need to, you could always go back in with more concealer. So now we're gonna be taking the Anastasia brow gel. And I'm literally just brushing up these hairs right here. You can see I put a little bit more product on this side. Kind of just fixing all of the hairs in place. So that's basically pretty much it for my brow tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!